It's time for NASCAR racing this week. Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of NASCAR Racing This Week. I'm your host, Bryce Turner. In the news, a developing story. Yesterday, Brian Vickers was named the full-time driver of the number 55 MWR Toyota for next season. Vickers, who is sharing the number 55 with Mark Martin and Michael Waltrip this season, currently runs full-time for JGR in the Nationwide Series. Also, Vickers won in that number 55 at New Hampshire earlier this year. We'll see how he does full-time in the ride in 2014. The latest on Tony Stewart's saga. Stewart is being released from hospital after undergoing 2 surgeries. It is still unknown how long Stewart will be sidelined from racing, but he will have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. We'll see if that brings any update. Max Pappas drove his number 14 Chevy to a 15th place finish at the Glen this past weekend. Meanwhile, Austin Dillon will drive the number 14 this Sunday at Michigan. After this weekend, the question as to who will fill in for Stewart in his Cup car is still unknown. Stay tuned for the latest on this developing story. According to jski.com and his sources, the sale of Phoenix Racing will be officially announced on September 1st. It is widely expected that Turner Scott Motorsports co-owner Harry Scott Jr. is the buyer. Once again, stay with us for the latest on this ongoing story. Coming up, more on a cool initiative that has to do with Paul Menard's number 27 pit crew. But first, the My Viewpoint segment has been replaced by a race review segment. So without further ado, enjoy the race review. Race review cautions. Race review lap leaders. Cheez-It 355 at the Glen, winner Kyle Busch. Ray Wright, a member of Paul Menard's number 27 pit crew, launched a charity initiative earlier this year. Pit Stops for Poverty was created to help decrease the amount of poverty in North Carolina, Wright's home state. All donations benefit the Second Harvest Food Bank. And it's not just straight out donations, you can buy race-used goods. From lug nuts, studs, and gloves to knee pads, shirts, and speed sockets, everything accessible online at a variety of prices with all proceeds benefiting the food bank. Yes, lug nuts, available for $1 each, or it's 2 with studs for $10. And on top of that, if you get a pit pass, like I did, you'll notice a setup beside the number 27 pit box where you can buy any of these goods. And oh yeah, get your photo taken atop that pit box. For more information, visit their website www.pitstopsforpoverty.com. That's www.pitstopsforpoverty.com, or you can follow them on Twitter at stop4poverty. That's at stopsforpoverty on Twitter. Once again, an amazing initiative that Ray Wright and the number 27 crew are doing. As mentioned, I got a pit pass when I attended the race at Pocono a little while ago. The only found a crew exchange on pit road, the Pit Stops for Poverty shop. It's just cool how it's interactive with the fans, and on top of that, it goes towards a meaningful cause. Jimmy Johnson is leading in the Sprint Cup point standings. Casey Kane and Ryan Newman hold the wild card positions at this time. Austin Dillon is atop the nationwide point standings. And Matt Crafton is leading in the trucks points race. Next races, Cup and Truck head to Michigan, while the Nationwide Series heads to Mid-Ohio.